Evening. This is the day after we went down to Eastbourne and fished against the Nomads. So we're back up in Norfolk. This is Trimmingham. So it's a fairly shallow sandy beach. Can be really prolific, can be really difficult, but yeah, you can see there is a lot of sea on there tonight. So
evening.
Right, so this is how it works. This is Norfolk Angling Club in a nutshell. So this is Roger, this is Simon. They've got an able committee which includes this bloke here. So you've seen him before. And I don't know how many you got booked in tonight, doesn't matter.
28.
28? What, in an easterly gale? It's bloody -5. Anyway, they got 28 and they're doing fantastically well. Paying a fiver, but this year it's £6, isn't it?
Yeah, and anything over 20 anglers, we're going to have 2 zones.
Yep.
So tonight we've got A there and B up this end.
Yep.
And we're going to pay biggest flat and biggest round in each zone.
Yep.
And the top angler in each zone.
Right, yeah, I think I've explained that.
Lucky Peg.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the lucky peg will still be lucky peg, but it's going to be combined, the 2 zones combined.
Yeah. So all angling clubs run a similar sort of format. It's all like little friendly matches. So you can go up a level into the open matches, you can go into the teams of 5 stuff, and you can, if you're good enough, end up in the Sea League final and internationals. But everyone got to start somewhere. We're grassroots. We welcome everyone to have a go, don't we?
Yeah,
and
there's 3 or 4 new members to them.
Is there?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, let's hope they catch a fish. What I say to people is don't give up. If your first year's hard, don't give up, because it takes a little while to get used to everything.
40 years it takes.
40 years.
And you still only catch a 26 foot fight.
Well, we went to Eastbourne and you wouldn't have thought we'd ever fished before in our lives, would you? So anyway, but we get on well with them, don't we? So we're going to do it again, I think, and summit or other.
Anywhere in the country.
As long as you and Joe are in charge, it seems to work really well, doesn't it?
We'll get it sorted out.
Yeah, it works, doesn't it? Right. Okay, so I've explained what I'm going to do. I'm going to fish for a bass, and we'll just see what happens. Someone will catch something here. Got to do. Not easy to see, but I've been digging. So we've got some blow lug in the bucket. What do you think of them, Kevin? Sandy, aren't they?
They look good.
Well, I ain't cleaned
Nice
them
and
out
fresh.
or nothing. Yeah, I had to go. I
Never
got back
wash
from.
them. Never wash
I got back from Kent and went straight out. Got the fork, got the dog, and went straight and dug them. I got a day off work today, so we got some lugworms anyway in amongst that sand. Plenty of them. So it's what you need, I hope. And we're just gonna hopefully extract a bass out of that surf, but it is very early in the year, but there are reports of a few about, so it's what we'll try and catch. You're right, Ian. Yeah, that'll do. That's deep water. Yeah, you'll be alright.
If you decide to go early, stick them in the back of my car, that's that blue one there, and then we won't lose any. That's the one.
How you doing? Wading our way through.
Roll up, roll up.
Where you going, Dwayne?
Oh, short walk and the right side.
Is it down to the left, is it? Oh,
You want it from left, not to the right.
He's done without you, mate. He's done without you, Steve.
Anyone will do. I can't even get one out. My hand must be frozen. Oh no.
29, West Simon.
You don't want to go there.
Sorry. So whoever's got 28, you've got to go 25, take the card 28.
I'm crap at drawing pegs, I'll tell you. Right up there, to the right. Yeah, I know, that's what I'm going to have to do. Sub it out. Yeah. Right, so down to the left is the deeper water, up to the right is the shallower water. 25 is 2 from the end. There you are, is what it is. Well, there you go, that's what the sea looks like from down here. So I wasn't on my own when I drew up here. I've got Luke Childerhouse just to my right, Mike Topping just beyond him, and Dave Sycamore. So, and down to my left on that groin is a chap called Eric Martin. Been to quite a few of our matches now, so it'd be nice to see him have a good night tonight. We've got 2 hours of the flooding tide left and about 40 minutes until we start, so we've got plenty of time to get sorted out. I think it's just going to be a case of try and whack it just the other side of that white water. I'll be on a fixed ball tonight. The multipliers were sounding a bit grotty, they need cleaning out, so I daren't chance it. They normally end in disaster when I push my luck with that, but they would have been better in this wind. But 6 ounce lead, chuck it out there with one bait on, I think, just see what happens to everybody else. It's normally fairly clean ground, so you get your gear back until nearly low water, and then there's a load of something or other further out, so but that won't affect us tonight. Just about to lose the light, but we'll have enough time just to get some gear sorted out. Before we get going, I've just had a walk over to Luke, see what he's up to. So there's a 7 ounce lead on there and 2 hooks clipped behind the clipped in tandem, so it's 2 hook clipped down, probably size 1s I'd say, looking at it. We're going to have a look at his bait. For those of you who follow us, I'm in a team as well, and Luke is our captain. We'll say hello to him in a minute, but he's always got good bait. You won't beat that for a bass fishing. Bucket full of fresh out yellowtails. You should do alright tonight, mate.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, you'll be alright.
Flounders, bass, hopefully something like that.
Yeah, you're a good angler. We've had some an inconsistent year team wise, haven't we? Why is that?
We have, I don't know, conditions. It's just
Us.
no, you can't blame the anglers.
No.
It's the way it goes on the day.
Yeah. All 5 of us though have been hit and miss.
We have, yeah. Some have had good results, some had bad results. So yeah, we just crack on, ready for next year's season again.
Yep, yeah, we'll be alright.
Yep.
Well, I hope you get a bass tonight, mate. You know where to come if you get one. I've got to try and show a fish somehow.
You'll be fine.
Yeah, it'll be alright. Lovely bit of sea. If that was June, July, that'd be full of fish.
Full of bass and flounders.
Yeah. But we're in March. Could be a rockling. I'll be glad of a rockling if it's big enough, but no, we're going for a bass and hopefully trip one of them up and a great big flounder. Right, we're going to leave Luke alone and we're going to wander off to our peg and get on with it. That is a lovely bit of sea on there. If there was any cod here, tonight would be the night they turn up. Haven't seen any recently, but I believe there's a few in Norfolk in the deeper water, but this can be a good beach for everything. If they're here, they're here. And Luke's got fresh out yellowtails, I'm on fresh blow lug. We've got other anglers that'll have good bait, so when we get in the car park, you're definitely going to know whether it was any good or not. I'll have to get some bait on and look at getting a rig in the water. Cup of coffee first though, priority number 1. It is cold. Right, first cast is in the water. We've jacked it right up in the rest. Wind against tide, 6 ounce lead should hold out in that surf, and now we're just waiting for a massive slack liner from a cod, or a bass for that matter, but how much you can see of that I do not know, but anyway, I'll let you know what happens. Right, well, we've had a couple of casts. There's no sign of weed, no sign of any tide that's going to cause us any problems, so everything's going lovely. Love fishing like this for a better fish, but whether we get one or not, I don't know. No one round me's had anything but their bait back so far, so that's where we are at the minute. Well, it's been a terrible start, but it just goes to show I'm extremely confident, because if a fish like that can hold out there in that surf and take that lugworm bait I'm chucking out with, but that is the only problem. One bait and that's on it, then you're pretty stuffed, because there's no conger eels around here. But anyway, we're getting back in the sea. He's nice and lively. Put him in the bucket to recover, and then that'll be it. But at least we're not on the card by any means, but caught something. Don't get too excited or jump off your seats, but that worm bait's attracted a pelt in now. He has to be 18 centimetres to go on the card, because he's unspecified as far as the club goes. Eric, do you mind sticking him on the measure? See if he's 18. Good. What's he go? 18 centimetres. That's desperate. Oh well. Got on the card. That's all you've got to do in a match. Well, a match like this anyway, to start with. Right, and then I'll get Eric to fill that in. Cheers, mate.
Alright, mate.
Right, well, I still haven't caught that bass, but that is a 19 centimetre pelt in. So they're unspecified, so they've got to be 18 centimetres to count. So we've got another one on the card. I know a lot of people will be thinking I'm mad, or we're all mad, stood out here in this wind and catching a load of rubbish, but match fishing can be seriously addictive, whatever you're catching. And right from the start I thought I'm going to get something decent. Well, I haven't, but I've got a slinky old whiting. He's not going to make fish finger quality, but on a night like this, I'm really grateful for it. All the time I think I'm going to get a bass or a cod or something, so that's what keeps you going. And I just love this stuff, but I know a lot of the time we don't do very well, but that's how it is. Right, across with Luke, another whiting. We're just going to see whether he's big enough. I think he is. Luke thinks he's under. That's got to be 27. Yeah. That's a rough sea for whiting. Oh, you're right.
Spalton special, that.
26.
Yeah.
John Spalton will be loving that. He's right. Not big enough. You'll get a bass in a minute, mate.
We'll keep trying.
Yeah. It's not what we're hoping for, but we're still getting the odd fish. Whiting, whether it's under, whether it's 27, it's close. So anyway, we'll check him out. And then get back in the sea and get that bass. As it's you, mate, I'm pleased to see it. See, that's undone my 4 fish straight away. 33. $34. Yeah, 34. That's all you need to catch. That'll undo pelting and whiting in no time. He's fishing the same way as I am. We had a collaboration phone call this morning, then just happened to get pegged next to each other. How many points is that then?
40 points.
40 points. It's taken you within striking distance of me now, hasn't it? Yeah. I've got the same plan. Alright. So if you're new to match angling, you get one of these cards, so you fill the species in that column, the length in that column, points in that column, and then I come along, sign it off as a witness, and I'm 25. So that's it. So Bastards gone back in the sea, that's his points, do it all again.
Thank you very much.
No worries, bud.
Another one.
Right, that'll do anyway. We got some sort of footage out of this tonight, which is remarkable. Right, well done.
Thank you very much, mate.
Right, we've got an hour left. Sea's tumbling in there like a good one, and yeah, no one's pulling up any trees, but Luke and I are neck and neck. Nothing in it. That's always the case, that's why we're in the same team. But he did start off multi-hook rigs, but now we're both on the same thing. It's just a clip down behind the weight. He's got yellowtails, I've got blow lug, and yeah, we're just seeing if we can extract something in the last 4 casts. I think we'll be getting, and then that'll be it. We're up behind this revetment still because the waves are pushing us back, but nice beach to fish, beautiful scenery. Obviously not at 10 o'clock at night in March, but anyway. Right, Luke will get one in a minute. If he don't, hopefully I will. Right, that's what my card looks like with 5 minutes to go. And we have literally done our best, but you know, we'll see what they caught down in the deeper water. I'm sure that's where the better fish will have come from, but you never know. Right, see you in the car park.
Come on in, gather round, don't be shy. Okay, so we're doing a slightly different format because it's over 20 anglers. We've done 2 zones, A and a B. So we're going to pay out the winner of A and the winner of B, and the biggest flat and the biggest round on each section as well. And then you got Lucky Peg on top of that. So where's Kev Green? Yeah, all right. Okay. So, Zone A, in 3rd place, Peg 4, Dwayne Lockwood, 12 points. Yeah. Better than the weekend.
Not better, mate. A lot better.
2nd place, Peg 2, Stephen Medler, 61 points. But in 1st place with a very impressive 174 points, Tom Gibbs. Come on, Thomas. Yeah. About the camera.
That was Zone A, was it?
Yeah.
Right, thanks, mate. No.
Well done.
Thanks, mate.
That's all right. We're down an alleyway between 2.
Okay, Zone B, Peg 25, Peter Simmons, 4 fish, 51 points. Well done, mate.
Oh, thank you very much.
There you go.
Cheers.
2nd, Luke Childerhouse. I know he's gone. 1 fish, 40 points. And 3rd, Mike Topping, Peg 28, 25 points. Ian will, yeah.
Ian, can you take it loose? Oh, I want no then.
You can buy your own McDonald's on the way home, Ian.
Huh?
Buy your own McDonald's on the way home with his money. Okay, biggest round
Sorry.
in zone A, Tom Gibbs. Very impressive 56 centimetre bass.
Thank you.
166 points.
Good fish, that is.
Well done, mate.
Thank you. Good old boy. Sit.
Biggest round in zone B, Luke Childerhouse. 34 centimetre bass. You get 2 meals.
And a Big Mac.
There you go, mate. Right, there's no flatties caught at all, so we'll right, Lucky Peg. Who won? Tom! Come and choose Lucky Peg, mate.
Mine is Kev Greens.
Like a pig.
Don't pull out Kev's.
Steve Medler.
Steve Medler!
Well done, Steve.
Well done, Steve.
Well done, mate. Thank you. Congratulations.
Well done, mate.
Good stuff.
You know, I'm going to pay next week on
That's it.
Yeah, we're at Galston next week. Hopefully see you all there. Top of the cliffs in the car park.
The end car park.
Yeah, but you can't park in because the gate's shut at 10 o'clock. So you have to park on the road. Thanks, boys. Well done.
Roger, is there a pictures list somewhere?
He hasn't printed them off yet.
What's that?
My beautiful secretary here.
Or even if you just put it on in.
I will. We have to work it out, make sure it all works.
Thank you very much.
That'll be alright. Right, we'll see you later.
Can't be any worse than that.